How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the James Loud Podcast. Today, our special guest is Cannabiz Chris from SF Canna. How you doing, Chris?
What's up, James? How you doing, player?
Fantastic, man. Glad to have you on the show. We've been talking about it for a while, and it finally happened.
I'm out here. I appreciate you bringing me out to your fucking coffee table. You know what I'm saying? You got a bunch of joints here. You got the James Loud in the background, man. People know what time it is.
Yeah, we got a little project today that we're going to do. We're going to do a little game show feel to the show. And today we're going to taste test 5 different things.
Okay.
2 of them do not have SF Canna flower in them. The rest of them do. So we're going to test your skills. We're going to go through some flavors. We're going to talk about things that make joints good and joints bad and all kinds of fun stuff. Awesome. So we're going to do a lot of smoking in the next hour.
Hey, I came to the right place.
So yeah, but let's start off. Tell me a little bit about yourself, how you got started in the industry. You've been here a while?
Been here a while, predominantly under the table with it and pushing a brand. And we stuck it out through the whole COVID shit. And I mean, you know, the long story short is we're still here. We're still pumping. We got a lot of shit in store for y'all in the future. This year, we're making big strides to get back some amazing flavors on the shelf and, you know, share it with the world.
Yeah, so you guys have been known for your top shelf flower ever since, for a long time. Right?
Yeah, ever since Berner called me up and said, God damn, you got some quality flower, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's interesting. And you guys are from San Francisco. You guys have made your mark with cookies genetics, like the actual cookies with all the flavors, but really pushing flavor, right? So like terp chasing.
Yeah, we got a good team that definitely does some terp chasing.
Yeah.
Got a lot of dope terps on our menu, you know what I'm saying? From the cherry guavas to the zerberts we've been pushing. I feel like, you know, we perfected zerbert. Like, we might not have been the creators of zerbert, but we perfected the motherfucking zerbert. Like, we blew that bitch up to where I seen a whole lot of movement in zerbert. Other people were like pushing their zerbert and, you know, it was a big thing. And then the more of the cherry came out and, you know, we killed it with our lemon cherry gelatos and just how we got a phenomenal motherfucking cultivation team. So shout out to the cultivators. And it's easy to push a product when you got the dope shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't have to sell it. It sells itself.
Feel me? Yeah. Bag appeal, nose, ash, all the shit.
It checks the boxes.
Mm-hmm. You know, man, James Loud, come on, baby.
Yeah, so you have a lot of stuff going on besides SF Canna too. You got Litty in the city and you got all kinds of other projects.
Yeah, so we got some events popping off. Litty in the city is one of the cult followings, which is a fucking session on steroids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so your event in Las Vegas was next level. It was good. It was good. You had a whole hotel. The bottom floor of the hotel was completely decked out, and it was amazing. How many people did you have show up? It was incredible.
That one was probably like 12 to 15, I think, throughout the night. It was a pretty dope turnout considering.
It was like an old school session on steroids.
Yeah, like, you know, we have the fucking entertainment, the cars out front. I mean, we spent a lot on that event to make it happen because Vegas will break your fucking pockets. Honestly, it came out doper than we expected, you know. First time we had the oil wrestling installment. Definitely not the last time.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. A lot of good flower. Vegas, you know, I don't know. A lot of, I guess people brought in a lot of flower before, but now I think there's good weed everywhere. Vegas is no exception.
Yeah, it's definitely been getting better. We had a lot of wave makers from Cali pull up there, as we usually do. We bring the fucking wave with us.
Right.
And then we like to extend our, you know, olive branch to the locals out there that do their own shit, that make their own waves in Nevada and Vegas. And we had a lot of that. So they brought in a bunch of people as well. Nice. It was dope. It was fucking lit the whole night. Keep it 100. I lost my voice. I was supposed to go on stage and do a rap and just yelling over the oil wrestling and everything else I was doing, man.
Yeah, you had so much going on.
So much going on. There was a lot to learn from that fucking event. Like, let's not stack too much on my own plate when I got to host an event and run an event. Correcting my mistakes from the last event that nobody would notice, but we noticed it.
Sensory overload. But that's what Vegas is anyway. It's like sensory overload. So you guys just took that Vegas, brought it up a notch. It was great.
It was dope. And I was at Champs like a few days ago, or
how was that?
This last Champs, and it was fucking popping. Champs is only getting better.
Yeah.
I don't know about MJ BizCon, but Champs is only getting better. And shout out to my boy Nick for getting me in there with the media pass. People are walking around, smoking, trapping THCA. You know what I'm saying?
THCA is the big thing right now. We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah. You know, shout out to the Zodix crew. Shout out to Marty Grimes and the Marty Missile, man. Everybody that was out there, Adam Ill, all the motherfuckers that I would usually see.
We got to get Marty on the show with the missile.
Yep, Marty needs to get on the show with the missile, man. I'm going to make that happen. Marty, I'm going to make that happen.
Well, let's dive into some of these flavors. Let's start out with this first one. It's a little bit smaller. So I figure we could talk about
What are we going to
drip.
talk about?
We could talk about white ash.
Mm-hmm.
And we could talk about flavor. And we could talk about the refire. Because to me, those are all important when it comes to smoking.
Mm-hmm.
Lighten it up properly. These were rolled by professional joint roller at Instagram. Big shout out.
Who's that? Which one?
Professional joint roller.
Oh, professional joint roller. Okay, I didn't hear you.
Yeah. His Instagram is professional joint roller. He's been on the show.
Okay. Shout out to homie.
He does a good job.
You gave me, I think if it's the same guy, you've given me a couple of these to smoke. And they were rolled superb, man. Cannabiz Chris approved, you dig? Shout out to the bartender.
Oh, yeah. I make some mean drinks. That's some fresh squeezed orange juice.
Oh, shit. We doing it right.
What do you think? So,
what's up?
SF Canna or not SF Canna? Flavor's good, though.
Flavor's good.
So,
combustion off the spark of it. Not too crazy, but it's there.
Yeah, it's like a 9 out of 10. Terp-wise?
I like it. I'd say, are we rating it or are we just fucking?
We can rate them. This is more so. I mean, yeah. What do you think?
Out of 10?
Out of 10. We'll go out of 10.
Terp-wise, probably a good solid 9.
Yep.
I mean, what more do you want in a fucking joint? If y'all could smoke this with us.
Man, the flavor's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that long finish.
Let me tap that one last time.
Oh, yeah. Well, you have your own show. You have your own podcast.
I do. I do. I'm slow with it because it's just me. As you got a team here, it's just me running that shit.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more difficult for me to put together a fucking team every time and get the shit popping. But yeah, we're gonna get back up and rolling.
Yeah, we have a good team. Our team is amazing. These guys crush it. They do a lot of work and have put forth the effort. And I feel like the show's a pretty good show.
Yeah, it is. I've seen it, and like I said, I had to come on this motherfucking strep my shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I got so many different fucking relationships now. It's like, how the hell do I not bring somebody on and talk some shit and taste some flavors?
Right. Seriously.
Number 2.
We're up to number 2.
Number 2.
So, question for you. When it comes to quality, what do you think are the most important things with flower?
With flower, pulling it right, knowing when the time is right to pull it, get it down. Curing it's dumbass important, Obviously, I've seen people with amazing flower that fuck up the cure.
So many times. So many times. I feel like that's one of the biggest problems out there is people don't know how to cure it right.
It is. And these dudes are pretty, I mean, when we first started, like, some of our team was, like, amazing, growing great, amazing weed, and we just weren't curing it the right way. And you got to get over that little hurdle, and sometimes it takes, a little wind out your sails because you're thinking your shit is looking amazing, but you got to get it cured right. But we've corrected that. Are you talking about like on the surface wise,
so
like
on the
ash
surface?
Or fucking,
yeah. It's like so if you're looking at flower,
if I'm looking at tree, it gotta be sugary. It gotta have some amazing candy or whatever I'm looking for at the time.
Right now, what's the number one checkbox? Is that candy?
Smell, I
Smell,
believe. Yeah, I believe.
Flavor.
Yeah. Nose, looks, ash color, oil ring.
Yeah, oil ring is an interesting one. It used to not be a qualifier, but it's the same thing with white ash. And I wasn't sold on the white ash until the last year and a little bit.
I'm leaning into it like it's a serious thing. Like white ash means better quality weed and all that shit. But let me tell you, there's been multiple times where the joint is rolled a certain way and it's just not burning a certain way.
Yeah.
And it's not as white as you would probably expect it or want it to be.
Purple doesn't get as white ash typically.
And someone else will come and bar it up real nice, and the shit will just burn perfectly and have fucking white ash. You know what I mean? So, I mean, there's a lot of variables into making this shit burn right.
For sure.
But I believe, yeah, for the most part, if you got some fucking dumbass white ash, you're doing something right.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that certain genetics, certain flavors, they don't get white ash. It's just part of it, I think. Or people struggle to get it, or every once in a while it comes out perfect. Same thing like Skittles. It doesn't always drip, but when it does, it's like, fuck. I really like Skittles. You're a big fan of Skittles. The real deal. SF Canna crushing with it, yeah.
Yeah. Nah, but SF Canna, we've been killing it. We, our Skittles. Our Skittles are winning.
It's winning, yeah.
We're getting good numbers on our Skittles and moving a lot of them.
Yeah.
I'm personally getting rid of a lot of the motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's good. And it checks the boxes. It doesn't look like your typical Skittles either. I feel like, in fact, there's a picture of it in my breeding book.
You dropped a book?
Oh, yeah. So you haven't seen my book?
Tell me about it.
Dude, so SF Canna's in the book.
Come on, man. Shout out to James Lau for holding it down.
Yeah, so we got a good book, but look, SF Canna Zerbert's in there. We got all kinds of good SF Canna flavors.
Dope.
Cantaloupes. We did those loops. You guys pheno hunted 100 seeds and got so much variation.
That's right. Tell them a little bit about our partnership, James.
Yeah, so we do some genetics together. We're pheno. I'd say that you guys did some pheno hunting. I'm creating some genetics. We're sharing genetics. It's really exciting. I mean, I think you guys grow the best flower in California, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
In metric, in the system, one of the big companies, you guys grow the best flower.
Cheers.
Now, there's other people that grow good flower too. I'm not going to knock on them because I think there's great flower on the market.
There is.
But, I mean, at scale, SF Canna has the best flower in California, not just San Francisco, but recognize that. We got a case study on the Skittles in my book.
Come on, man.
On Z, there's some Z that was grown by SF Canna, and our photographer, Ben, he did a great job.
Cannabis breeding, James Loud.
Oh, yeah.
I need this signed, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a 1 kilo book.
I need a signed copy, baby. Hey, the art and science of crafting distinctive cultivars.
Yeah. So we're excited. The book just came online, and I think it's a lot of fun. It was a big project. Really big project.
Good, man. It's a fucking big book. So looks like you guys took your time and did it well.
We did, and we had the best people. We're working with the best people as far as editing, as far as layout, and so many people contributed. So it's not just about me. I feel like this book has 20 other people that contributed something to the book. Whether it's the multiple photographers that we had, the graphic designers. We had 2 different graphic designers that helped out. Daniel from House of Cultivar and our guy Mason, who's our graphics guy.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just Dale Hunt wrote a chapter on like basically on law and on patenting and on some amazing stuff.
So
and we have
soak up some real game from that motherfucker right there.
Oh yeah, Matt Schneider from Apical Biotech. He wrote a chapter on tissue culture. Then we have Reggie Godino from Front Range Biosciences. He wrote the foreword. Yeah, he's the dude.
Yeah.
So he was the guy at Steep Hill back in the day. We probably wouldn't be here without Reggie. So at least where we're at.
Shout out to Reggie, man.
Yeah, so you're going to Cannabis too.
I plan on being there. Yes. Yeah, dude, we got I'm working on this other versus event that ties in with these versus bags. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so tell us about it.
Well, these versus bags I always say are the best way for brands to collaborate because it doesn't take a 12-month pheno hunt, half a year and a half pheno hunt, whatever it is. You can get on the fucking boards tomorrow. Just send me the graphics and I'll pair you up with, if you don't already got a quote unquote sparring partner or a competitor you want to go against or a different brand, right? I'll pair you up with somebody, you know what I mean? But it takes 2 brands to activate the bag. It's an 1/8 versus an 1/8, terp versus terp, your best shit versus my best shit. Right here we got Terp Hog Skittles versus SF Canna Cherry Guava. and you just place a vote on the back. The QR code, ones you like the best. Quick public poll. People know what time it is. I think we're still backhanding terp hogs. We got our foot on their necks, so
Nice.
they would say different. They would say otherwise, but I would say, nah, we winning, baby. But I'm gonna tie this into an event this year.
Nice.
5 fucking events a year.
Is it going to be like a cup style event where somebody gets an award?
It's going to be a bracket.
Nice.
And someone's going to get a fucking belt. I'm going to start pushing these belts right here. Yeah, but it's going to be a versus bag. Well, it's going to be a versus belt. And it'll be amazing.
Who
Cannabiz
designed the
Chris
belt?
shit though. I did.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, I designed the whole motherfucking belt.
You put some effort
drew it
into
up.
it.
Drew it up on paper.
Yeah.
Sent it to my guy. He lasered it out. Slapped it on some leather.
Nice.
Yeah, that belt has been making waves, baby. Big waves.
You take a picture with Mike Tyson in the belt?
I took a picture of Mike Tyson and Ric Flair with the belt, but
Nice.
Tubes Distribution been holding out on my goddamn picture for over a year. So,
oh man,
what the fuck, man?
Here, try this.
Quick start of an oil ring.
Yeah. Different.
A little perfume-ish.
A little harsh.
A little harsh on there. Come on, man. Yeah, that was different. I don't know if that was SF Canna.
Yeah, so have you seen these new pouches that they're terp pouches you can buy, and they're cannabis-derived terpenes, and you can infuse them like sprinkle style, but it's with natural terps.
It's natural style. I have not.
Yeah, that's the new.
I've seen the humidity gel packs that people are throwing in there.
So I got this cut of Super Silver Haze Cap Hiss. You probably saw that from SF Canna.
Super Silver Haze?
Yeah, it was labeled Super Silver Haze Cap Hiss, and it wasn't very Super Silver Haze, and
Jesus
it wasn't
Christ.
Cap Hiss.
Why the fuck was it labeled that?
It was SSH. I think they put it out as SSH, but here, guys, check that out. So that's infused with the terps. It was, that's the candy gas.
Hey, hold on. You just said it's a fucking pouch that you sprinkle on tree.
No, you don't sprinkle it on. You put this pouch in your pound.
Okay.
Right? For 4 to 6 hours or 24 hours or whatever you want to do.
Fucking soak it up.
It soaks it up. It soaks it right up. And then you get it into the joints, which I think is
Now, is that sprayed? I mean, like, is it sort of like,
I mean, it's comparable to spray. Yeah, like sprayed isn't real terpenes. Sprayed is like, I mean, not always. It could be, I guess, but like these are cannabis-derived terpenes. There's an interesting story. We're going to get the guy on the show that does them. I was like, but they're real cannabis terpenes. It's not like they're putting orange or watermelon or any of these, these other terpenes. They're putting actual terps from flower.
Terps from cannabis flower.
Correct.
Okay, so I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's too scientific for me. And it's like comparable. It's really comparable to fucking sprayed terps. You know what I mean?
Well,
either way, it's
not what terps was grown in the garden.
Yeah, either way, it wasn't part of your fucking batch until you fucking set this little patch in your shit and it soaked it up through the fucking.
The first half actually tastes pretty good of the joint too. Like, but then the second half, it's
James,
like,
you got them all rolled up. Look at me, I'm here about to light this shit too.
Yeah, go ahead. Get the flavor. It's real interesting. That is an SF Canna product minus the infused terps.
Oh wow!
But it's real interesting. So the first, I mean, you get to experience. I don't even have to tell you.
This is amazing. All right, let me try this shit. You know, I got to try everything once, but
people have been putting hashback in weed for a long time. You know what I mean? Like,
if you say I would smoke sprayed terped weed, you're out of your mind. But let me try some of this soaked up
terps. It's like terps on terps. And I wasn't super impressed with the terps on that flower, so I figured let's infuse some and see what these things do. They're talking about real cannabis terps. It's okay. It's got a taste to it though.
There's a taste. There is a taste that it's like, and I've tasted it before. and I put the joint out immediately. But we tried it. I tasted it. It wasn't hella bad, but it's that taste. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's sort of what I was going for. Like,
Here,
you want to try it?
Yeah, we'll go right here.
Take a couple of rips.
It tastes interesting. I don't know.
Doesn't taste natural.
It doesn't taste natural though. No, it doesn't. I mean, I think when you get so used to having good flour that anything that's like, even the fake stuff, I don't want to smoke stuff.
That's that bitch that rubs up on you in a strip club who's dancing for you, and she rubs her fucking tits on your face, and you're like, damn, these tits are hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Bitch is fake.
It's not natural.
Fat ass is fake as fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
implants are turned reversed.
The funny thing is when you get past the halfway point, it still tastes like that all the way down.
Until it.
But like, you know how with Skittles taste like Skittles, but it tastes like if you smoke a whole joint of Skittles, it gets more intense going down, but it's real natural all the way down. This stuff is like, you could tell. And maybe if you match the right terps with, like, let's say you put Skittles terps back on Skittles.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
That might be interesting.
It'd be worth trying, you know, but like when you're taking two different flour,
and maybe, and it, you know, and it's worth a try, right? But
yeah,
maybe that's the problem, is that people are just putting different terps on other terpy weed, and there's this weird flavor that's coming off it that people know that are like, hold on, man, this shit is sprayed, or you soak this shit up with a little pouch that James Lau was telling me about.
It's funny with different things like sprayed weed or moon rocks, or we had, you know, what is it? It's snowballs now.
Snowballs, dude.
I'm curious. I'm always curious, right?
Yeah.
But besides being curious, like, it's worth trying once, and then it's like, nah, I don't know, man. We did every kind of dab we could possibly do back in the day too.
Yeah. Shout out to Snowballs. I mean, my boy Zach and all them cats, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
we smoked a whole Marty missile of the Snowballs at Litty in Vegas.
Jesus.
And let me tell you, motherfuckers were dying. It wasn't bad weed. I mean, it was just fucking harsh, you know, the hella snowballs and shit.
Right. They use the THCA powder and they roll the flour in it.
Yeah.
And make it stronger. And
you know, but there's a way for that. So there, I mean, you know, whether you like it or you don't, like, there's a lane for that. Like,
absolutely,
it's all about being creative in this industry. Like,
yeah.
I mean, think about it. I put a bag next to another bag and separated two apes in one bag, and you know, it's not like rocket science or anything like that. But it's creative, and it's kind of like the cannabis industry is so much room for like creativity and growth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can almost do anything, but make it creative, and it might work out. But if you're spraying your weed, jump off a cliff.
If you're spraying it with non-cannabis terpenes. Yeah, we still got one more of these to roll or smoke.
All right.
And then what are you rolling up over there?
Roll up this motherfucking cream leaf.
Guess what? It's an SF Canna rolling tray.
Oh, shit. That's
convenient. I got one. Those are clean. Those are great. They have a little light on them and everything.
SF Canna rolling tray, though.
It's been used and abused, but it's a good rolling tray.
Seems like it. With the flour mill, shout out to Brent, the flour mill, man.
Yep, he makes a great product. What do you think the future of events are?
I don't know. A lot of people are fucking kind of had it with LA events. Shout out to all the LA events. So I know there's a fucking bunch every week. I'm just saying, like, what I've heard is there's too much of the same event going on.
Yeah.
Like, there's not enough thought. That's why I guess Litty is, and not to blow my own horn. I'm just saying, like, we really try to come with something different for Litty that we usually see at your usual events. Just like fucking oil wrestling and, you know, topless rollers and you name it.
It's about making it more of an experience. I like it.
Yeah. Dope experience.
I do like the bracket events where they can have multiple. I think that's pretty cool too. And I think that's only you're doing one. I think
that's why the Versus shit is gonna work. Yep. And we might even tie in a local fighter And I don't mean like anybody training. I mean like a Joe Schmo who loves SF Canna, who's like, yeah, I'll fucking go 3 rounds for SF Canna and rep SF Canna, and we'll do like an open registry. I'll have all the brands that are signing up doing open registry because their deck will pay for their fucking fighter.
Check this out, though.
And everybody,
that is number 4.
What? Number 4? All right.
Good.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Was right here. Not bad.
You know what that is right offhand?
What is it? I might know, but
you might know. Yeah, so diving back into this contest here.
Yeah, talk to me, man. Look, so this contest is going to be a bracket, 16 brand fucking bracket contest. 5 events throughout the year. Look, we got Skittles versus SF Canna. This was sort of like the prototype fucking let's see if it's going to work. They threw us in high times. Shout out to John Capetta. Threw us in high times for this shit.
Nice.
Created a dope buzz. I've seen other places try to emulate this shit. Not going to happen because A, it don't got Cannabiz Chris on this motherfucker. And B, you don't got the motherfucking plug. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a fucking connections. You got to know the right people to make a wave. You dig what I'm saying?
So what's your favorite?
16 brands.
16 brands.
16 brands. Going head to head.
Bracket style. How many events?
5.
Nice.
Gonna be wild. Comes with a real fight though.
With a real fight.
It comes with a real fight. Like it's part of your I'm gonna create a deck for it. People are gonna fucking, pay a premium because it's gonna come with A, B, C, D of promotions and all the shit that you would pay for with some exclusive shit.
Yeah.
Plus you'll be able to sell your product for $100 a quarter. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers that do events throughout the year have no problem selling that shit. I know I was selling for $140 when they first dropped.
Crazy.
Yeah. But it's going to come with a real fight. We'll have our SF Canna fighter. And ain't going to be no Freddie Big because for Freddie got fighting experience. We can't
Heel
do
crush.
that.
Yeah.
But he might fucking give some pointers to the person that's ready to go fucking 3 rounds for SF Canna.
Nice.
Might be Cannabiz Chris. I'm just saying. Who knows? No, I'm just playing. But yeah, we're gonna have some real fights behind the event.
Dragon House. Get Dragon House involved. Get their cage.
It'll be a real ring.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the theatrics. Motherfuckers walking down to the ring with the music playing and the spotlights.
Nice.
Selling ringside seats for a premium, but it comes with the bags that of the shit. And
nice. So with our little game we're doing here.
Yeah.
We had 5 different joints.
That was 5, right?
There was 5. Yep. What do you? Well, no, there was 4 that we smoked, and then we smoked the fake one with the fake terps.
Okay.
So we did smoke 5 joints, but there's 4 here. One of these 5 was not SF Canna. Absolutely correct.
This one right here.
Yep, if you were to name the strains from SF Canna, besides this one, what would you guess?
Cherry Guava, Zerbert, and GX.
That was the last one.
Or vice versa, mix.
The GG.
GG.
That was the GG number 4, which the guava gas.
Guava gas. Okay.
Not Gorilla Glue. Guava
Okay.
gas, yeah. That was good. That came out nice. It burns, dude, that burns white. It's got a nice oil ring.
Dude, I've been stuck in my
super strong.
I've been stuck in my cherry guava and Zerbert for the last few fucking months. So I haven't been really on the guava gas, which is why I did not even name guava gas.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it probably would have been in my palate. But
yeah.
This one's cherry guava and this one's Zerbert?
Yes. Absolutely.
And this ain't us. So come on. Come on, man. What can I say? You feel me? Put it there.
Not bad. Piff. That was the piff. It's cool. It's
well, it's just that.
It's just
That's
that,
cool.
but it's not SF Canna. It doesn't burn the same like that. And maybe grown a little bit better.
It's cool. It had a little taste, but it didn't seem like it burned too well.
No. It's okay. I do like the Zerbert though. Zerber's fire.
Yeah, Zerbert fire. Zerber's fire. Definitely had a.
That's in this book.
Come on, man. Know about it. You feel me?
Yeah, Zerbert. Yeah, your Z, your Zerbert, those are all good. You guys crushing on those. The P5.
Come on, man. Hey.
Yep.
I be telling people we're smoking the best and out smoking the rest. It's going to be a fucking on my tombstone.
Nice. So let's talk genetics. What are your favorite genetics right now?
Besides the ones you just pointed out?
Mm-hmm. Besides the ones we just talked about.
Zootopia.
Oh, yeah. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Zootopia is good. It's good flavor. I feel like it's new. It's different. It's got good flavor. It's got really good flavor. And it can get good color too. But yeah, flavor wise, I love it. And effect too. It's stronger than Skittles. I feel like Skittles has like the Z has a ceiling somewhere around here, and that Zootopia can go up a little further. Yeah, for sure.
I like that. I like the the coffin candy runs that's been popping out with the planta.
Yeah.
I feel like the cereals. Terpenes came out with like cereals and shit like that.
Yeah, I had a Zereos. There was a cereal milk.
Yeah.
And there's cereals. Yeah. It's a popular name. People love Skittles.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it's tested the fucking it's still here throughout all these years. What am I trying to say? I'm high as fuck. See, after smoking a bunch of shit, I think it was the spray terps that really threw me off here. Right. Fucking scrambled my shit. Been around forever, those Skittles, man.
Yeah.
Been through lawsuits after lawsuits. Just got over that whole Wrigley shit.
Yeah, pretty wild.
Pretty wild. They're still hounding them about shit that other people will fucking come out with and trying to associate them with it. And
right.
Look at this shit. The Z on there, right? Skittles, fact.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Well, I thought it was Skittles it's now Z, formerly known as Skittles. Or whatever it is.
It's original Z and
the original Z, yeah. Good stuff though, good genetics. I like the flavor.
Yeah, for sure. We done fucking made that shit pop off too in our cultivation.
Yeah, so when is green weed coming back?
Green weed is coming back. It's already damn near back. Keep it real.
Good. Yeah, that's my I feel like it's making a comeback. It's not quite there yet.
Yeah.
But it's on the cusp. Get some good OGs out there. Get some sour diesel.
Mm-hmm.
Get some good flavor. I mean, Skittles doesn't always have color. Skittles is amazing. I mean, that's the top shelf right now, pretty much.
What do you think a temperature of a good cultivation flower room?
A flower room?
Yeah.
Around 82 degrees.
Around 82 degrees.
Yeah. But it depends on like if you're going for flower, and it depends on like nighttime temps and other things like that, So I think like your grower, he gets it real cold and crushes. You guys have some of the most purple flower too.
Yeah, he definitely crushes.
Crushes.
What I'm thinking is like 82, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. What point do you think it starts turning color? Like 65?
It depends on the cultivar. So some cultivars start turning purple really early on, and other ones much later on, and some are right at the end and like that. But it's interesting what you can do with getting purple flower, and how it's such a qualifier right now as far as like it's worth more money to have it purple. If you had the same thing, it tasted better green, and you had better color and more bag appeal, you probably get more money for it right now.
You know who's a green weed advocate? Adam Ill. What? Adam Ill, my boy Adam Ill, man. He's always looking for the green weed. He wants to bring green weed back.
Yeah.
I get it. But sometimes you got to get a little color in there, man.
I know. We got to get Adam on the show too. I've known Adam since 2010, maybe.
Hell yeah.
Something like that. Good guy.
Solid individual, man. Look, you got a book out. Is that going to be a San Francisco fucking best time seller? What?
I don't know. We'll see. The book is going to go where it's going to go.
Best time seller. I meant San Francisco Times bestseller.
Yeah, I hope it's I think it's a good book. I hope it does well. I feel like it will do well. I feel like I did good on the book. I made a good product. I feel like, this book weighs a kilo.
It's
Weighs
also a weapon.
2.1 something pounds. So it's about a kilo.
You can throw that shit, literally fuck someone up with it.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier.
Oh, you don't like weed?
Yeah.
Fucking hit him with the book. Hit him with the book.
Put it in a pillowcase.
Oh, shit. You did
man.
it. You fucking smacked the shit out of somebody in a pillowcase.
But it's got that soft touch, so it's like an apple box. I really like that feel.
Who decided that? I mean, when did you decide you was going to come out with a book?
So I've been working on this book for 5 years. And the last year, like since 1 year ago, almost exactly, I've been heavily focused on getting this done. It took a lot of time and energy and everything else and patience and learning how to screw it up. But I wrote the book 5 times before I wrote the final draft of it. The final, not the final draft, but my first draft that I gave to my new editor, which was 5 versions in. So it was a interesting process, man. It's a lot more complicated than I ever would have thought. Like writing a book, what this book took, knowing now compared to what I knew 5 years ago is a whole different thing. Like I was like, oh, you just write a book, dude. Like you got good information, then you get someone to go take the photos, and that's done. You know, in my head. But really, that's not it. It's way more in depth.
You gotta have a good vision for it,
dude. Angela Baca, who did the editing, she basically helped organize me. She was up at 4 a.m. and I was up at 5 a.m. working on the book for the last year.
Nice.
So, yeah, she started working a little bit later, but like she would have questions every day. Like, do this needs to be fixed, or this needs to be rewritten, or this needs to be this. And so by 5 o'clock, I'd be working on it and I'd be done as quickly as I could. Sometimes it'd take me an hour. Sometimes it'd take me 4 hours. Sometimes it'd take me 4 hours and then but typically in one day, I'd do whatever she needed me to do for that day.
Right.
And, I don't think she expected me to do it in a day. We got the book done really fast. It's rare that people could work together and get a book done in the short time that we have. So,
do you ever get writer's block?
I do.
Like, fuck what I'm going to put in chapter 16, man.
Yeah, I mean, I talk about cold plunging too much on my show, so I'm not really going to talk about it today. But like, yeah, that really got me focusing.
I was just talking about cold plunging with a few of my guys. I was like, bro, this cold plunging fucking wave is hitting everybody. Everybody wants to buy a fucking. I walked by some Home Depot shit that wasn't even a cold plunge. It was just a metal tub, and I was like, it was for gardening. I was like, damn, that could be my first cold plunge.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not a cold type of guy.
Yeah.
I might have a fucking full-blown asthma attack if I could jump in a fucking lake that's cold.
So the first time I did cold plunge, I mean, when I was a kid, we did cold. We used to jump in ice water in pools that were, practically frozen over. After we went in the sauna, we'd jump in, all that good stuff. But like...
What's your nationality?
I'm Finnish.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well...
Yeah, so I'm big into the cold plunge, but it's a whole different story. But yeah, it gave me, I've got a lot more mental clarity from it.
Mm-hmm. That what happens?
And I do it pretty much so I used to have brain fog pretty bad last year. And now the brain fog is gone. And I have knee pain that doesn't bother me for the arthritis.
The real thing.
And some other shit. And so I get good benefit from me. And it's not like, I feel like maybe it's different for everybody. It's something everybody should try to see if it works for them. I also don't get sick very often.
That's fucking nutty, man. Well, shout out to the cold plungers of the world. Ones that seek clarity from
smoking too much weed. Like
dunking into some cold fucking water. You know what I mean? Slushy temperature water. It's
the best. Well, you don't need coffee, and it creates this dopamine in your system that is like equivalent of doing cocaine.
Oh shit.
For 8 hours. Rather than the 15 minutes you get from
for 8 hours. Oh.
You get this 8 hour increase. It's like your dopamine levels increase significantly for 8 hours, 6 hours, something like that.
All right. Well, all I could say is I'm going to order one on Amazon. Fuck it.
We need to get a cold plunge here so we can have the guests.
Test somebody. All right. We got the shorts for you, man. Here we go.
Exactly. We got the James Ladd shorts.
That'd be hard. Hey, that'd be sick.
Yeah. Our lifestyle brand is Loud Times.
The lifestyle brand is Loud Times.
Yeah. Just like on the pre-rolls.
Oh, the
We got the Loud Times brand. We got all kinds of stuff that's coming out next year.
You got some shit, James Loud.
Staying busy.
It's all about staying busy, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can you do it or do you do it? You know what I mean?
It's all about, yeah. And then when you get knocked down, you got to stand back up every time. And the thing is like, there's that philosophy from jujitsu is like fall down 7, stand up 8. And that goes across the board. I mean, you can apply that to everything. We get knocked down in life. Times are tough for some people, but you just got to get up and keep fighting.
Big facts. Don't be a quitter.
So what do you think the biggest problem with the industry right now? What do you think people are missing the most that are in the industry? What are they missing to be successful?
What's your take on that first? Let's ask you.
Me, I think quality. I think quality is missing the most. I think that quality has come up since rec from where it was, because initially it was terrible and now it's gotten better. It still has a long ways to go because, I feel like, well, there's only a handful of good cultivators, right? So like at the end of the day, there's only so much good weed out there. Like the not even 1%, but like the 0.1%, the stuff that I like, the stuff that you like. There's not a lot of that on the market. It'd be great if there was more.
Or would there? Or would it be?
I don't know if there could be more because it's like you have the cream at the very top, and
it's like if there's going to be more, then prices will probably go down.
Yeah, maybe there should be less.
There should be less.
There should be less, yeah, because it'd be great if prices went back up.
Yeah, we need prices up.
Well, and prices haven't changed on the streets or in the shops. You know what I mean?
The problem with dropping prices is now it always got to be that price. People don't know nothing about fluctuation. They think like, okay, if it's dropped to 18 or 19.
There's always going to be NorCal Nemos, though.
Well, NorCal Nemo's killing the game right now.
Killing.
Shout out to motherfucking, you know what? He needs to write a book on how he's doing that.
Yeah.
Feel me? Show me the secrets.
There's like magic spells.
Exclusive book signing where he gives you the game right then and there. It's like, look, here's the signature. This shit is certified. Game is in a book. Read it. And now you too could sell packs at fucking 40,000 a pop.
Well, somebody's got to do it. I think it's amazing. I think it's great for the industry.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, like, get it fit, get it where you fit in, man.
Yeah, there's a place for everybody.
Killing it though. You like that motherfucking Skittles though from the SF Canna, the Nemo Skittles.
Yeah, it's fire. So you grew up in San Francisco?
Yeah. Sunset District.
Sunset
Boys. Shout out to Burner. He just gave me a double shout out. I was like, shout out to Chris, man. Sunset Boys.
Yeah, so how was the weed growing up? When did you start smoking?
The weed growing up was pretty fucking good, considering.
Well, San Francisco. We're in the Bay Area, so like I grew up in the Bay. I didn't grow up in San Francisco, but
hey, I mean, my tolerance is way fucking smaller than it was right now. Right? Yeah. So, well, it definitely was less quality at some point early on when I started smoking, and then it only got better.
And there was droughts when we were younger, all kinds of stuff. There was time where you couldn't get anything.
There was definitely those once in a while, but I knew cultivators from the jump. Like, dude pulled back the covers and it was like the fucking suitcase on Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
It was like that. And I was like, oh, shit. I heard the angels. I was like, hey, tried to break off a piece, but it was like hella wet because I didn't know shit about weed.
Yeah.
Dude was like, whoa. We can't smoke that. It's not ready.
I mean, I remember when we were younger, when I was younger, the weed was so good from this one guy that it was the Kim bud. And it was grown in like Lafayette, Walnut Creek.
Kim?
Kim. K-I-M. Yep, the Kim.
Kim, okay. I feel like it's...
And so Kim bud, they would sell it to us before it was even... we didn't give a fuck because it was so good. We would get it and it would still be wet. So you buy a 3.5 gram eighth and it would shrink down like... You'd lose more than half a gram.
Right.
Trying it out. But this stuff was phenomenal.
Kim bud.
We had cat piss back in the day. The real cat piss.
Uh-huh.
They tasted like nothing else I've ever seen.
Right.
So cat piss. You ever smoke cat piss back in the day?
I have not smoked cat. Oh yeah, I smoked some cat piss.
Nice.
I smoked some Cannabis. It was cool.
20 years ago.
It was cool.
That was my favorite growing up. That's what made me like weed. Was Cannabis.
The Cannabis?
Yeah. You'd smoke it down to the roach, like the good weed we have now or whatever. But like you would smoke it down to the roach, and the next day you fire that roach back up. You smoke it again. It tastes like Cannabis. It tastes amazing. And ammonia and skunk. But yeah, cheers, man.
Cheers. Appreciate the invite.
We're drinking on the show. We're smoking on the show. We're doing all the good stuff.
What else the fuck?
Next, we got to eat some mushrooms.
This is a hell of a show, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you that. I might be high as fuck, but yo, this is a hell of a show.
Yeah.
Remember Romulan?
Oh, yeah. I remember Romulan. Jake's coming on the show here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Jake from Romulan Genetics. His father contributed to creating the Romulan.
Are they still pushing?
Yeah, yeah. Doing good. I mean, he does great work. His photos are in my book as well. So he has some great Romulan Genetics. Jake from Romulan, crushing. He's also an amazing photographer.
Yeah.
So
the Jack Herrera, right?
Jack Herrera. Jack back in the day was amazing. It was really good. Jack today is I haven't seen the Jack that we had back in the day, other than one guy, Brett from Terraform Genetics. Did he Terraform or Terraforma? Terraform Genetics down in LA.
Yeah.
Crushes. He has a Jack that's like old school, funky, super strong, huge fucking buds. He grows these huge green buds.
I remember Trainwreck used to get me so fucking blasted that I would always think it was an indica because I would just be high as shit.
Trainwreck would fuck you up. Yeah, that was why it was called Trainwreck too. And the way it grew, it was all, pretty wild.
I heard it was a sativa.
Yeah.
So?
Chem Dog. I remember Chem Dog back in the day. That was a good one.
Yeah, Chem Dog. Off
Chem
that,
Dog
the champagne, the fucking,
Champelli.
Yeah. Shout out to Pelly, man.
He's a good dude.
Yeah. It's Pelly. We got to get you at the Litty, baby.
The Champelli strain, the champagne, the real deal. It had crystals that would stick to the bag, like lined to the bag. Good shit.
Oh, off top.
Yep.
Definitely a legendary fucking name in the industry.
Yep. So Vietnam and Thailand.
Thailand.
How do you feel about
amazing places to go.
Nice.
With or without your girlfriend.
Amazing.
Yeah. You ever been?
No, I still haven't been. And I have so many friends that are in Thailand right now. So many of my friends have been to Thailand.
God.
Everyone's talking about Thailand. We're doing Thailand later this year, probably.
Yeah, I mean, live a little bit. You know what I mean? Go
Seriously.
to Thailand with a bunch of your
I do the European thing and the South America. So now we're going to explore in Asia.
You know, the thing is, it's a good thing to experience because it's a lot of fucking new sights, new fucking, new weather. Yeah, good food, world tropical weather. Yeah. You land in Bangkok, you could tear up the city a little bit, go to different clubs. Nightlife is crazy in Thailand.
Yeah.
Nightlife is really what a lot of people go out there to experience. Go and fucking all through the night just partying and shit.
Yeah, they got weed dispensaries out there now.
They got the weed dispensaries out there. Shout out to Josh.
Yeah. Shout out to Josh. Strain Hunters. They got Strain Hunters Club out there.
Mm-hmm.
Greenhouse Strain Hunters. Those guys crush.
Strain Hunters, yeah.
I'll be at the Greenhouse Strain Hunters booth for Cannabis this year.
Right. From Natura, right? Josh from Natura, I think it is.
And Josh from Natura, yeah.
Shout out to Josh from Natura. We'll cut that shit out. We'll start from here and be like, hey, shout out to Josh from Natura because he got a lot of shit popping in Thailand.
Popping. He's doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, my buddy Al's out there. NorCal Genetics.
You got some people out there. Why? Oh, man. You should definitely go out there.
Yeah. I got a lot of friends out there.
You'll have a great time.
And then all my other friends have already been, and they're like, dude, well, I haven't gone to Thailand yet.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Go out to Thailand. Are you married?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Perfect. So bring the wife.
Bring her or don't bring her. I mean, at the end of the day, if it's a guy's trip, then it's a guy's trip. But if you're bringing a wife, bring the wife because it's all fun and games regardless. Like amazing fucking visually a stunning place to be. You know what I mean? And if she likes to have fun at night, bring her out to the fucking clubs and you guys all tear up the city.
You guys are going to Spain, hopefully, and then maybe we'll make a trip into Amsterdam one of these days.
Oh, yeah. Hit up one of them coffee shops.
Yep. I enjoy Amsterdam. It's one of my favorite cities in the world to visit. people there are great. I mean, my friends there are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a ton of them. They're all good people.
Really?
Yep. No, in Amsterdam, I got my friend Soma.
Yeah.
He used to have like the longest dreads ever, 9 foot long beard.
Nice.
He is an OG in the industry and created a bunch of good genetics. I did one podcast with him a while back. We're gonna have to do one of these days over in Amsterdam.
Killing it.
But yeah, lots of good people, lots of good friends.
Amsterdam.
Good weed too. There's good weed there. There's
good weed, good hash.
The
all
hash
the
is
shit.
amazing. Yeah, I love the hash. I'm all about it.
Mm-hmm. I want to go to Amsterdam.
I think someone needs to do another High Times Cannabis Cup in Amsterdam. So they
we
need
need
to
bring a Litty in a city, Amsterdam. That'd be dope.
For sure.
We just did Litty in Sin City. Maybe we go to ATL Litty in Magic City.
Yeah. You tried the strain White Thorn Rose yet?
White Thorn Rose. I have not.
It won the Emerald Cup.
Really?
It's really good. Yeah, for bubble hash.
When was Emerald Cup?
Last year.
Emerald Cup. Where's it, in Oakland?
It's in Oakland.
Oh my God, you guys
you have to roll deep if you're going to Emerald Cup this year. Don't go solo.
Yeah, fuck.
Make sure you got a group of at least 20 friends.
Tuck your products, your awards.
Yeah, no watches.
Where the fuck y'all thought he was gonna throw this shit was beyond me. Probably somewhere by the water.
Somewhere. Yeah, I'm not sure.
They did it at in Richmond last time. Well, they pulled it off in Richmond.
Richmond's cool. I like Richmond on the water there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Was it the Craneway? It's a good spot. They've done some cannabis cups. Yep. High Times did some events there. That
big
were
ass spot. Nice spot.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as it's not too windy outside. That's the only thing. It gets a little windy, but as long as Emerald Cup did that last year, and it was in May. That's right.
Yeah, I was there. You were there?
Yep, we were there. We have photos together.
Me and you?
Yeah. In Pelly.
Hey.
Me and you in Pelly. Yeah. Yeah, we got high that day. I think I smoked at least 20 joints that day. Maybe more.
I was high as fuck. Like I was definitely there, but who I took photos with was that's right. And you had your artist, the reggae artist.
Yeah, Marlon. I was with Marlon.
That's right.
Marlon Asher crushing it. He's doing good.
What's up, Marlon, man? I'm trying to get you on a beat, on a track. Let's make some music.
He'll do it. Yeah, I mean, he'll do it for sure.
Stop playing.
No, that Bob Marley movie's out too. I'm ready to go smoke some weed and go to Bob Marley.
You should definitely do that. Rent out a movie theater too.
Seriously, where you can smoke.
Yeah. Shout out to Jay Cure. Jay Cure rented out a motherfucking movie theater and had everybody pull up.
Dabs?
Were they taking dabs in a theater?
I don't know. I'm sure someone was.
If it's a private showing, I don't know. Why not? So oil wrestling, yeah, these bitches were guillotine, fucking UFC, choke lock, submitting each other.
Crazy. In oil.
Bitches were tapping out. Ah!
Yeah.
200 motherfuckers, including girls, were like, oh, shit, she's tapping out. Oh, shit.
Going crazy.
Yeah, it was tight.
Nice.
It was popping. If you weren't there, you missed out. Hemp and hops are cousins.
They're related.
Yeah.
You can't cross them together, unfortunately, but they're related.
Mm-hmm.
You a beer guy at all?
I'll drink beer.
Yeah.
Not nothing I'd be like, oh, this shit is good.
Yeah. So hops. You like hops.
I like the alcohol.
You like the alcohol. Yeah. Yeah, I like hops. I mean, I like flavor in general. I'm all about trying to find new flavor experiences. I feel like there's so many out there. There's still stuff. Especially when you get into subtleties. The thing is most people, there's all these gelatos. And if you're an untrained smoker, it all tastes the same.
Yeah.
But as you start tasting like the different gelatos, like you got the 33 compared to the 41.
Yeah.
Compared to the 45, compared to the 47. There was a 23 at one point, I think.
The gelatos?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a 41s, 43s, fucking.
Yeah.
How many gelatos?
There's a lot.
Shit ton of gelatos.
But to the untrained palate, they all taste the same.
No,
but
they're all gelatos.
Then you start tasting them, you're like, okay, this is different. The gelato 33 is way different than the 41.
Well, yeah, that's why like the, pheno hunting, taste testing, all this shit. They can't all be winners.
No.
But to the untrained palate and fucking eye, it's like, this was that.
It all tastes the same.
Yeah, it all tastes the same. And you're like, damn, I'll slap the shit out of you, man. You don't know what I took to grow this one way better than this fucking shit right here.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that just want to get high. But the thing is once you introduce somebody to really good flavor, then they're like, oh, That's what weed's supposed to fucking
Yeah,
taste
you
like.
gotta, put them up on game and shit.
Yeah. It's amazing when you smoke weed with somebody that's older that hasn't smoked stuff on that level and they do it for the first time and it's like a aha moment, like they figure it out.
Yeah.
Trip. That's what it's supposed to be like. That's the good. Weed's supposed to taste good.
I see what's going on here.
Weed can taste like candy.
Well, people tell me to stop smoking blunts and shit,
Yeah.
And after I backhand the shit out of them, I'm like, I do smoke joints.
Yeah.
It's usually
what do you think about hash holes? You big hash hole guy?
I fuck with hash holes.
Yeah.
Shout out to CGO. You know what I'm saying? They're not harsh. They're they taste good and shit, but it's like sometimes me personally with hash already inside some flour and shit like that, I got to put that shit out halfway through.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll just be stupid. I don't want to interact with nobody.
Yeah.
I'll be dumbass high. And these motherfuckers are doing that shit 20 times within fucking the first 2-3 hours. You know what I mean?
For sure. So the genetics of the future, man. You see the OGs.
And Bruno Rose, man. Shout out to Bruno Rose too, man. I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, it's all good. Well, yeah, so
what'd you say? The future?
The future. What do you see the future? What are the future genetics? Are people going to be going for specific types of gelato still? Or are we going to go for, obviously we're getting gas back.
I mean, shit.
It's always been there, but it'd be great if it made a real big comeback.
Mm.
What about GMO? What's your thoughts?
God, I hate GMO.
Did you go through a GMO phase where you liked it and now you don't like it?
No, I never really liked it. I didn't really like the smell. I didn't really like the name. And nothing against whoever grows the GMO or came out with GMO.
Yeah.
But
ChemD though. ChemD was cool.
There's people that did like it though.
Yeah. Marlon, dude, he went through a phase where it was like OG Kush knowing him. And then all of a sudden it was GMO and that's all he wanted was GMO.
Yeah.
Because it's strong. He likes this, he get you super ripped.
OG Kush is always a good one. If you got that popping, let me twist me up one.
I think we got some OG.
Got some OG in here?
Yeah, right here.
Spark it, man.
Here, go ahead. Taste that. Dry hit that one.
Nice. Who's this from?
It is from Brian at Vital. That is the last joint I have of the strongest effect from, we did the loudest of 2023. Mm-hmm. That was strongest effect. It also has great flavor. It's good.
Yeah.
But it's strong for sure. Big shout out to Jaw Mikey and Vital Brian. This is that last joint.
The last one.
This is the last one of the OG Kush. Loudest effect of 2023.
We should call him up to thank him, bro. Call him on speakerphone and be like, what's up, man? I just want to thank you on our episode. And
hilarious.
This is how we do shout outs these days.
Yeah, Brian's been on the show. We're trying to get Jaw Mikey. Organic Living Soil. I got that at the end of the year too. So that's, 6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago.
The real deal gas though. It's the real. I think it's great. Burns good. Got good bag appeal too.
Tasty.
But burns and smokes and hits.
Oh.
It's gassy.
Yeah.
It's got that piney gas. I like that pine. It's like pine and lemon and gas.
It is. Shout out to them.
Yep. I love pure pine needles. When you smoke it and it's like pine needles to your face.
Yeah. Earthy.
Earthy, yeah.
Some of that earthy shit.
A little bit of dirt in there. Yeah, that earthy flavor though.
Yeah. So I do music, bro. You want to drop a 16 on one of my songs? James Loud. Cannabiz Chris featuring James Loud.
I'm down for anything. Let's do it.
Call you Trinidad James Loud.
Bro, Trinidad's amazing. You got to go to Trinidad one of these days. The Caribbean.
Oh, you been?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I was with Marlon in St. Vincent. We spoke with the Cannabis Authority there. We were working on some stuff with genetics, discussing genetics and stuff with the Cannabis Authority.
Wait, where are we talking about?
We were in St. Vincent, but we were talking about Trinidad.
Trinidad, that's right.
I've been to Trinidad as well. I've been to Enterprise Trinidad with Marlon Asher and his friends and family.
Marlon Asher, okay.
Yeah, Trinidad's it's cool. It's nice.
Interesting place.
Bacon shark. Yeah, they have these sandwiches, shark sandwiches that are really good.
Oh yeah, I used to catch shark off the pier.
Yeah, they use a special type of shark, and people are like kind of anti-shark eating or whatever. But this is like they're a black tip shark, I believe, but really good sandwiches. Dude, the spice there is unreal though. They have some really good food though.
In Trinidad.
In Trinidad, yep.
Got it.
Street food in Trinidad, on point. Really good.
Same with Thailand.
That's what I've heard.
Some shit that looks dumbass questionable.
It's just epic.
And then they come out with this little fucking bowl for you at like all weird hours of the night. Fix you up something right.
Put it together.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you're like, this shit right here. I need to remember the name of this fucking place.
Yeah. You ever gone to a place and then forgot where it was at? Try to find it later?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I do that now in my local area.
That's like, man, that was so good. And then you go back to where you thought it was and it's not there.
I'm like, oh, fuck, they must have moved. Nah, they didn't move. What's popping with James Loud? Who's on the next? Cannabis? That's the next shit popping for you guys?
That's the next thing. Yeah, the next thing is Cannabis.
Bringing a photographer?
We got photography and video.
That's what's up. That's how you got to do it. Then you got to get the James
going
Loud flag.
The flag.
Hold up and walk around.
Yeah.
And then you have like a bunch of James Loud bitches.
That's hilarious. No, I'm super conservative at those events. So that's super funny. I just do the booth. We do the meet and greet. We're doing a book signing there, and we'll be selling book packages with T-shirts and seeds.
Seeds do great over there. I heard.
They do great.
Yeah,
seeds do really well. Shit. Yeah, I like the food over there. I like the people. It's always an adventure, and yeah, I have like a small group of friends that we've been doing this for a long time.
Most people speak English.
Yeah, you'll be fine speaking English.
Be like, what's up, man?
Yeah, and the food is really good. You like your cheese pizza there? It's
don't get me started.
Oh no, you know what? Pizza.
Where's my cheese pizza, James?
You gotta wait. Yeah, I mean we'll order it.
It's supposed to be here. We're supposed to be eating on camera. Like
right. This
right here was definitely part of the show, part of the interview.
We thought cheese pizza was code for something, but
extra cheese.
Right. Extra cheese.
Whatever.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, the pizza, I mean, pizza's an art, right? Like some people are just like, pizza, but they don't know pizza. Pizza is a fucking art.
Yeah.
And the guys like Tony in San Francisco that do it right.
Right.
Tony's Pizza, Capo's, you go to Capo's, you get that experience. I love Capo's.
See, there's the difference between a pizza connoisseur and a pizza lover.
Yeah.
Pizza lover will eat all that shit and then throw in a bunch of other shit like Pizza Hut and Domino's and whatever the fuck. Pizza connoisseur will only eat at like, top fucking shelf pizza spots.
There's so many good ones. There's so many different style pizzas. You got your New York, Detroit, your Chicago, your Italian, your Roman pizza. I mean, Sicilian pizza. They're all.
Yeah.
I'm all about. It's so funny. I love making pizza too.
Shout out to JP who just threw the Good Pizza event in Sacramento. Good Pizza Day event in Sacramento. Nice. He had like the Sicilians and the fucking. The Italians and the fucking all sorts of different pizza out there. At least 3 different motherfuckers was out there pushing pizza.
Wow.
And he was like, yeah, this is what I recommend. So I was like, hey, what's the best shit? And he was like, well, this is, Sicilian and they're going to make it like this. And then
nice.
I ended up doing that. But anyway, shout out to you, JP.
Nice. Good stuff. So the best pizza in California, besides, Tony's is good, is Rip Pizza. It's in Orange County.
Rip Pizza?
RIP. Yeah, it's pizza. It was a brewery. Now it's a brewery and a...
It used to be Straw Hat.
Yeah. Exactly.
No.
Straw Hat used to have the best.
Straw Hat.
When we were kids. When I was 5, I also liked Straw Hat the best.
I love Straw Hat. Bring Straw Hat back. You know what used to be good, but it really tastes like pure ass nowadays? Damn, Chuck E. Cheese.
Ouch. It was fun going as kids, because you get to play and there was games and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but the pizza is trash.
Terrible. It was cardboard. It was the worst. I think Chuck E. Cheese had the worst pizza when we were kids.
Yeah,
out of all the places that I liked going, it was, we like going to Chuck E. Cheese as kids. But
all right, best frozen pizza.
I don't do frozen pizzas. I don't know.
What? All right, well, let me put you on game. If you buy this frozen pizza, be like, you know what, this one's all right. And it ain't DiGiorno. You know what I mean? It is. Red Baron is fucking delicious. Damn. Good job,
about that
bro.
Red Baron pizza.
Shout out to Red Baron. You motherfuckers are killing it. I posted that shit on the IG like, ooh, look at this pizza. No box in the picture. And somebody was like, hey, you eating that Red Baron right now? I was like, yeah.
Best frozen pizza. So I make my pizza from scratch. I make the crust. I have a pizza oven at the house. I do wood fire pizza.
Wood fire pizza?
I'm all about wood fire pizza, dude. So yeah.
Wood fire pizza's good. I just ate at one of them little fucking restaurants that are like, create your own pizza. 5 minutes.
Nice. Yeah, we have 8 people over at a time and small little party, but then you can make pizzas, and as they come out, which is only 90 seconds, you could just make pizza after pizza, and everybody kind of picks their toppings. And
90 seconds?
No, it's about 90 seconds, yeah.
To make a pizza? Holy
at about
shit.
750. I go about 750 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's nice and hot, comes out crisp. You got to rotate it a little bit, but yeah, I mean, we had Papa Murphy's growing up. That was like the take and bake or whatever.
Papa Murphy's, yeah, take and bake. I had a couple of those. I feel like it's better nowadays than it used to be back in the days.
So when I was a kid, we used to get this guy who worked at Round Table Pizza. I'm not going to shout his name out because he might not like it, but he used to put mushrooms on our pizza.
Well, let's edit it out. What's his name?
I don't even remember. But yeah, so we put it on the pizza, the mushrooms, and then it was like pizza roulette.
Uh-huh.
Some of us got really high. Other people didn't get as high, but
oh, nice.
Good stuff. Yeah, we'd split the pizza evenly between everybody. And
sick.
Good stuff.
Ways to get high with mushrooms. Is there a brand that is kind of like, this shit could be better? Much hype.
Everybody.
Here's
the thing. I feel like we need more of a farm to table program where you get stuff fresher, because I'll get stuff from really reputable brands, and I think the flower was good, but then it went past its expiration point. That's why it's got to move fast.
Yeah.
But also, there was a way to track it. After it gets us to a certain point, you don't want to smoke it. There's a certain point, but that doesn't mean that it's bad or not used for stuff.
Yeah, that happens with every brand.
Yeah, so that's more of the industry problem than a brand problem, but it's still a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of problems with the cannabis industry as it is right now.
So you said Backpack Boys? Jesus. I think they're doing pretty good.
I said Backpack Boys?
Yeah, I heard Backpack Boys. Juan.
Yeah.
James said Backpack Boys, bro.
Totally.
Go easy on them.
Yeah.
Backpack Boys been killing the game, bro.
Killing it. They're opening up stores too, like at San Francisco.
Bro, I just went to their what is the Hollywood one?
Yeah.
The mansion that they fucking bought and turned it into a goddamn dispensary.
Crazy. Yeah.
Motherfuckers are doing it. Shout out to y'all.
But yeah, it's interesting. Brands, California, other states.
Yeah.
People are going online. THCA. People, it's such
THCA,
a weird thing.
What the fuck? Everything is THCA. That's the case.
It is. Everything is THCA, but it's
what we're smoking or what it turns into once the fire hits it.
Well, it's just how the Farm Bill was written. It's going to change eventually.
That's bullshit.
So yeah. Well, fuck. Thanks for coming on the show today, bro.
Hold up, James.
What else you want to do? What do you got?
Hold up, James. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, dude. Good stuff. Good smoke. Good blunt.
I just want you to know I did a good job picking my own shit.
Yeah, you did a good job. We'll see how
you're going to run that test on Freddie?
Should we do the same test on Freddie? Exactly the same?
Definitely run that test on Freddie.
We'll do it. Let's do it.
Definitely.
Yeah, we got Freddie coming on in 2 weeks.
He should pass it.
Yeah, he's a smoker. You're a smoker. You guys smoke. You get it.
He should pass that shit. Yep. That shit next time they see us will probably be at an event or you'll be on my motherfucking podcast.
Yeah, let's do it. We can smoke more weed on your show.
I don't know if we could do it, but I'm pretty fucking high.
Yeah.
Probably the drinks too. At the end of the day, we will be getting blasted on the Pot One show. We'll be operating with bongs.
Oh, nice.
Big bong bowls, 10 different sponsors.
10 different flavors.
Yep. 10
Nice.
different flavors, predominantly getting better and better.
Yep.
Have a white wall challenge with like concentrates and, keef and whatever else we can throw in that bowl.
Yeah.
We'll use fucking white out the bong.
Nice.
No bitch hits. You know what I mean?
Like real bong rips.
Real bong rips.
You do hot dabs too, yeah?
Have I been on hot dabs or do I do hot dabs?
Do you do hot dabs? Yeah.
No.
Have you been on hot dabs? Not yet.
I'm supposed to hit up Dustin and get on there.
Yeah.
And vice versa. He's supposed to be on my shit.
I don't do hot dabs anymore, but I used to.
Well, yeah, I mean, when we were all young, we probably did the shit.
We did hot
just
knives
not
back
knowing
in the
any
day.
better.
What
hot knives, yeah.
You had hot knives, right? Like
once in a while, you would do it if you didn't have nothing better. But
yeah, we used to get really good hash and hot knife it, and dry sift and stuff like that.
They have a charcoal that.
Yeah, I remember the charcoal with the
like
tube.
Like the hookah charcoal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you heat up with a torch.
Yeah.
Yeah. It used to be quite the process.
It is. It was, and it is. People still use it.
I don't use it, but you use it.
No, you were using it when I came in here. What are you talking about?
Yeah, right. Yeah, we got a hookah in the back. I mean, I do have a hookah, but we don't use it. Yeah.
No? You haven't used it in a minute?
Not here. We need to use it here.
I was going to say, it just collects dust and shit.
It's been a while since I used it. I got a burner and everything to fire it up, and we got all this stuff.
Some shisha.
Yeah.
Mixed with a little bit of cannabis.
What's up?
Yes, sir.
So if people are trying to get a hold of you, where can they find you?
You hit me up at Cannabiz Chris 415. That's Cannabiz with a Z, CANNABIZ. Chris 415, CHRIS 415. Or you could find me at the Litty in the City _sesh, but don't go to the _ anything because those motherfuckers are fake.
So Instagram fakes, man. That shit's crazy how Instagram is so affected in our community, especially is so affected by fakes on Instagram trying to manipulate people to go to whatever site or to give them money.
Telegram links and shit.
And if it didn't work, they wouldn't be doing it. So obviously it's working. So people need to be really careful when they go online.
Yeah.
Especially on Instagram. You have your favorite brands. I wouldn't go there if they had a link to go buy something that can't be sold on the internet.
Yeah.
These guys aren't doing that kind of stuff.
Right.
It's
and
crazy.
The fake Cannabiz Chris accounts now, man. The 415 in my shit, they switched the 1 to a L or a capital I. Jerks ain't got shit better to do. And they got more followers than me. What the fuck?
That's crazy. Well, thanks for coming on the show. I really appreciate it, dude. We need to do this again sometime. We'll do it on your show. Sounds great.
Yeah. Hey, and keep it 100. Remember one thing. You got this cannabis shit confused if it wasn't Cannabiz Chris approved.